Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Captain Dar and I'm continuing with Skyrim Special Edition. Return to the Adventures of Inigo. Indeed. I don't really have a plan for tonight, so I'm just gonna start doing a few things. We'll do Find Red Eagle's Sword.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Shiny.
Trying to remember what is the best way to get to there. I don't want to go to Karthspire again, but I think that is the best way to get there. And hopefully at some point we'll hear from Langley again. And I think if I don't, then I think next week I'll be ready to...
I hope the sun is taking a well-earned rest. It must be tiring being so bright all the time.
I'll be ready to start the Dragonborn Solstheim stuff. But I have some other things to do first. And problem is I still don't have dragon smithing, so I'm gonna need to grind my alchemy and stuff so I can get that, I hope. Grind my alchemy so I can get my perk points and there you are. You gonna attack or are you just gonna fly around? Right.
Where'd you go? That'll teach you.
Karthspire at night is always fun. No, I probably don't want to do Stormcall. Shit. Okay. Well, I have enough room to do that.
I rejoice in my freedom,
Ah!
if only for a moment.
Right, let's go. Because he will follow us for a little while. Gotta love when the dialogue gets stuck. Maybe they didn't respawn yet. Looking. Kinda looking like it anyway. Oh well, Durnavir will be happy it got to fly around for a little while at least. And I want to see one thing. 187 days passed. 6 standing stones. Doesn't have bunnies slaughtered on here anymore. Why'd it get rid of that? Oh, there it is in combat. Okay.
Smells like sweat, sorcery, and tree sap here.
It's an odd combination, but not the worst.
Where'd you come from?
Huh? What?
What are you supposed to be?
I'm not
A
gonna die
tree?
like this.
I don't even know what they're looking at.
I'm not gonna die like this.
I guess he already aggroed the Forsworn over there? Something? Maybe it's a Spriggan. What the heck is going on? I'm so confused. Alright. Red Eagle Redoubt. Just started and already shit's getting weird. Oh, there you are. I don't even know what happened to them. They just like dropped dead. Not gonna waste time picking all the alchemy ingredients.
Is someone there?
Uh-oh. Somebody was gonna do that. Damn it. Why?
What have you got?
I have never understood the Forsworn. Why do they all dress like they have stumbled through a thorn bush?
That's a good question. Especially where it's so cold. Now, where did the corpse end up? I don't know. Alright, I didn't go up far enough. there's not enough room here.
Is someone there?
I see you.
Sohn, halt!
Too close, mate.
Sohn, halt!
Oh, that was crap timing. Okay. You guys don't have anything good.
There's something at an end.
Where do you wind up there? Okay.
Sohn, halt!
You're not my type. It's blown.
Ah, where?
Sohn, halt!
Hey, she's a mage. Oops, I didn't want that. Who does it think I stole a ring from? Already at 359. You looked at that one. Okay. Alright, you guys have fun. I'm gonna look at this stuff. And you don't even have to do anything. Your followers take care of them all. Alright, well, I know disarm is not going to work on him.
What was that? I heard something.
Are dead.
Unlock the secret of Red Eagle's tomb. Okay.
So they made all this themselves. I am not impressed.
It's like they stole some of it from the Nordic ruins. Red Eagle's right. Having bathed the blade in human blood, presented at Rebel's cairn together with your sacrifice and intone. Lord Red Eagle, Ancient One, first and foremost among Reachmen, heed the call of your people. Still we fight for freedom. Still our blades are dark with blood. Turn your gaze upon us and grant us your blessing anew. I renew the ancient covenant. When at last our lands are free, we shall return, your sword of victory in hand. Then arise, O Great One, from your honored tomb. Reclaim thy stolen throne. Rule over us, High Lord of the Reach, forevermore. Opal egg. These 5 opal eggs were buried with King Lysandus of Daggerfall. They later reappeared in the city of Daggerfall during Lysandus' ghostly siege of the city with the word vengeance written around each one in blood. And that one teleports you to Solitude. That could be useful.
not. Who will mourn you? Nobody. Come on, Gisargo. Keep up.
Always have a hard time finding the entrance. There we go.
Gisargo, be watchful. This place smells dangerous.
Alright, I'll pick all the mushrooms on the way out.
Jo, for sure!
Easy peasy. There's an absorb magicka. That it does me any good now. Oh crap. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't remember where I got that, but I don't need it. Okay.
I hope we find spiders in here. I like killing them very much.
Well, there's not much to this one, so... These wooden eggs were crafted by Bosmer artisans out of trees from Valenwood's forests. I think I already found one of those. Illusion spells are 100% stronger for 90 seconds. Doesn't do me much good. Gotta find all of the skeletons.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
must have found everything. I think I will keep that sword, though. Hope everybody got out of there. Something just fell out of the sky over there. Right, I'm gonna dump some stuff off in the fortress. I can get through. Right, nothing to put in there. More books. Couple. I haven't put anything on there yet. Not sure if I need to have the fishing rod on me to go fishing, but I'll hang on to it for now. I was going to disenchant that. Nettlebane I can put in a display case. Alright, what else do I have weighing me down? Potions, probably. Let's see. Pilfered skooma. Don't need that one. Increases heavy armor skill. I don't really care about that. Right, I'll call that
You're
good for
taking
now.
us somewhere warm, I trust.
Must have ate another sweet roll. Alright, now there was something else I wanted to do in Markarth, but I don't remember exactly how to start it. Another one that's been a long time since I've done it.
The bloodiest beef in the reach.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing the stall, and that's final.
You want to...
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later.
Want a cut of venison or mutton? Well, of course you do.
Let's see.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough
Excuse me,
outside.
but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
No, I haven't.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth. Thank you for your time.
Shrine of Talos, that's not what I want. Don't remember where it is.
What do you need?
Khajiit got your back.
Temple of Dibella. There we go. At least I think.
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time. I'm sorry, the Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
Who's Dibella? This is her temple?
A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer.
Instruction? Where do I sign up?
Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students.
Why is the temple closed?
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
Gods forgive me for what I have done. Give me the strength to repay my debts in this life.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
I like being a godless heathen. Alright, what else can I do? Speak to Laud and Falkreath.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna steal from any of you.
A few spades. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Break and enter. That's not what I'm about, though.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
Guard at the gate mentioned a dog.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company.
That rain.
If you were willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Sure, I can catch him.
Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Did you just talk?
Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged catmen. Are you surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
So what could a dog need help with?
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicking me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
Sounds easy enough. Let's go find him.
Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shane. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. Hey, just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Wouldn't be Skyrim if it didn't randomly crash. Okay, where am I? Markarth. God damn it. Alright.
One of the
Don't
guards
suppose
said he
he's
saw a
in charge
mage
of my
appear out
sword.
of thin air. Dull old blade came barely one of those Sijic monks.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
What a beautiful
Guard at the gate mentioned a dog.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Sure, I can catch him.
Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Did you just talk?
Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged catmen. And you're surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
So what could a dog need help with?
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicking me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
Sounds easy enough. Let's go find him.
Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shane. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. You just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
What about the blacksmith?
Releasing a captured dragon. I don't think I'll ever understand that one.
You usually wind up losing him about halfway there. Don't stop. He keep going. Uh-oh. And of course he runs off.
Where'd you come from?
How many arrows did they throw? It doesn't hurt to have some slightly better ones.
Oops.
Stupid rock traps. Ooh, Daedric arrows. Take more of those.
Rain makes the landscape look mysterious.
Alright, now how far away did he get? Not that it matters, I know where he's going.
I do not know what I have been told. My memory is gone, but I am still bold. I'll kill a spider before I go to bed. Or he'll kill me and I'll wake up dead.
That was a good one.
How much rain does the ground drink a day, I wonder? It cannot seem to get enough. Nice.
That was an easy one. Onward.
Traveling alone is boring and dangerous. It is nice to have company.
We're gonna have to go around Helgen. Uh-oh. Not sure if I can get through here. Nope, we're gonna have to go through. Oh wait, already found that one. Of course it won't let me fast travel now.
What was that? Time to end this little game.
Zun!
Who's there?
Who's there?
Alright. Well.
You want to turn me into a rat? Yes. I'll be wiping my feet on your corpse.
Let me through, Desargo.
You must die.
Oh god. Oh, how many of them are there?
Zun!
You must die.
You can't hide from me forever.
Alright, well, there's a way around here somewhere. Yeah, gotta go through this way.
Soon, halt!
Uh-oh. Come on, you guys, don't fight.
Where'd you come from?
Serana, goddammit.
Who's there?
She's broken again.
Who's there? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Come on, you guys, stop.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Fight, fight, fight.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Alright, let's...
Come from?
Alright, Zargo, that's enough.
Where'd you come from? Who's there? Who's there?
Stop!
Oh, what is it?
Stop! What do I do? Alright. We done now? Alright, sorry you guys. I might have to tell Serana and go back to... I think he doesn't like Serana. Alright, maybe we can fast travel now.
Khajiit guards your back.
Who's there?
Well, that will be the next thing I'll giggle about. Cult, he said. He didn't tell us it was vampires.
Did you hear something?
Yo, for sure.
Where'd you come from?
Ah. Ruins of Kemelze. Another one I don't. Song of Pelinal, Volume 1. Know where the corpse went. Did I miss? Oh, it did fall down.
Yo, show it. Where'd you come here? Done and done.
No, I can't now.
Nice and simple.
Okay, did I miss something over here? Okay. Sorry, Inigo.
Oh, but I will.
Your powers are nothing.
Is at an end.
Now you have nothing to say. Lord Vile, I have a request of you.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself. So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike?
I feel like I missed something. I'm just here to reunite you with Barbas.
Ah, that insufferable pup. Forget it. Request denied. No deal. I'm glad to be rid of him. Even if it does mean I'm stuck in this pitiful shrine. In the back end of nowhere. Well, perhaps there is a way he could earn his place back at my side. Maybe. But no promises.
What's your offer?
There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall, it's resting in Rhymerock Burrow. Barbas can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
Okay. Where are the other corpses? Molten egg. Already got one of those.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Right, I don't know.
If you see a spider, let me know.
Alright, next time I see one, I'll have you kill it.
Got your back.
Not going all the way back out. The other way. Rhymerock Burrow is way over here.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Alright, we're gonna wipe out all those Thalmor. First, finish this. think I gotta do some mountain climbing though. Might have to come at it from the other way. Sky, I don't want to do that though. Alright, that's too steep. If I go around this way, are they gonna attack? Already here, I might as well just snipe a couple of them. How the hell do I get up there? I think I have to go from Lost Echo Cave. Well, I'm gonna finish what I started. At least outside part of this.
One there. East! Where'd you come from?
Go get him, Barbas.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Fucker. Come back and do the inside of this later. Okay. Lost Echo Cave.
We have found a cave. I don't think there are warm fires and friendly faces inside.
Oh, I'm sure there's not.
Look! Bakur! Yol! Koşul!
I can't reach it. Okay. What the? You just trip over the ice spikes and die? Freaking elk. Okay. This way, I think.
We have found a cave. I don't think there are warm fires and friendly faces inside.
Where'd you come from?
Where'd it go? disappeared. So what's the story behind the rueful axe?
One of Clavicus's little Jess, a wizard named Sebastian Lord, had a daughter who worshipped her scene. When the daughter became a werewolf, it drove Sebastian over the edge. He couldn't stand to see his little girl take on such a bestial form. The wizard wished for the ability to end his daughter's curse. Clavicus gave him an axe.
All right. I feel like there's more to this, though. And the corpse disappeared. Inigo, I found another sweet roll. Okay.
Khajiit got your back.
I know the destruction spells. Don't give him too many or he'll get really thirsty and pee a lot. I know. I know the destruction spells can make the corpses go flying, but I think he straight up disappeared.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
That is not my problem, Serana.
My whiskers are freezing up.
Ah, crap. Almost got stuck there.
slimy here.
I'm gonna name that clip Serana starts a brawl in Helgen.
Ah, you've got the axe. And my dog. Splendid.
We're back. Now fulfill your end of the bargain.
Excellent work. A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as that.
No deal. Take the axe and take back Barbas.
Huh. You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to make my own fun elsewhere. And with the pup back, I'll be restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me! I knew I could trust you. Yeah, dog gets master, master gets cosmic axe. Everyone's happy. Just get over here, mutt. Don't worry, I'll make sure he sees the light. I trusted you, now you trust me. Ah, that feels so much better. You forget how nice supreme power feels until you've been stuck in a cave for a few years. It's a shame you wished for something so dull as me taking back the mutt. Quite the lack of imagination on your part. A lack of ambition like that really ought to be punished. Perhaps by turning you into a worm, or maybe a few decades, Oh, fine. Have my boon and be done with it. Got more interesting deals to make anyway.
Right. I forget what that does. Price is 20% better, increased speech skill by 10 points, and Magicka regenerates 5% faster. Okay. Right, let's go back to Lakeview Manor for a while.
Where'd you come from?
Now what? Wolves.
Who's there? Who's there? Where'd you come from?
Oh, not this again.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Chisargo, stop! Oh, he's using he was using the Staff of Magnus now.
Where'd you come
Stop!
from? Where'd you come from?
Come on.
Where'd you come? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
She doesn't want to fight.
Who's there? Where'd you come from? Who's there? Where'd you come from?
Sargo, don't make me kick your ass.
Where'd you come from?
Hey, be careful.
Where'd you come from?
Alright.
Ink, what are you doing?
This is not a game, you ugly fool.
No. Stop!
Who's there?
Stop!
Where'd you come from?
No!
Who's there? Where'd you come from?
Yes? Loose!
God damn it. Ah, fuck. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna send Serana home, cause I like her, but she causes too many problems sometimes.
Do you need something?
I think we should part ways.
I'll be with the Dawn Guard if you need me.
Aight. Can't have her starting brawls every time we get in a fight.
I'm getting out of here.
You will do no such thing. Now what? Blame Inigo. Sriracha never caused problems for me. I blame Jazargo, because he's the other mage in the group.
Hmm?
They hit each other with spells and then it becomes an all-out brawl. He is a cat. Okay, let's see here. $33. Don't really want to. Let's see, what else can I dump in there? It respawn again? Sweet. I didn't think I was gone that long. Okay, alright, I was gonna take the salmon roe. Haven't figured out how to get that yet either.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. Khajiit got your back.
Alright,
What can I
amigo.
do for you?
If you want some gold, I'd like to give you something.
You are generous, but I have a little of my own tucked away. I do not need yours.
Okay, tucked away? Where do you keep it?
The same place I keep my bread and writing materials. I will look after any money you want me to carry, but I will not spend it. I would rather pay my own way.
How much gold do you have?
A little. I do not need much. I was wondering though, while we are adventuring together, would you mind if I did some looting of my own? Nothing big, but perhaps if I see a gem stuck in a crack in the ground or a few gold pieces you have missed, I could keep what I find. What you say?
Sure, whatever you find is yours.
Thank you. Now the possibility of a future exists, maybe I should start planning for it. Anyway, did you want to talk about something else?
What can I ask you?
I hope I know the answer.
What happens if I want to talk about money?
Mm-hmm. Fire away. Okay, I am here for you. What would you have me do? Yes. It will be done. Why don't you give those legs of yours a break? Join me.
What else can we talk about?
I think we both deserve a bit of a break. Hey, did you hear what I said to that bandit the other day?
You say a lot to every bandit we fight, Inigo.
It is true. When I taunt them, they often lose focus. I also find insulting bullying idiots very satisfying. Anyway, I said I can smell your fear. You should have washed today. It was quite funny. Just after I said it though, I remembered that I too had been a bandit. It hit me that I am at the last back on the right side. My soul feels cleaner somehow, as if the bandits we fight are little pieces of my misspent past washing away. I am lucky I got free of that life when I did. It would have only been a matter of time before someone like you came along and ended my wretched existence. From experience, I can tell you that most bandits are completely lost. They are violent thugs with ugly minds. I sometimes do wonder if there are any worth saving though. There must be a few, I suppose. But if you choose to live like that, you have to accept the consequences.
You obviously have your regrets.
Yes, I know that in this world at least, killing is a part of living. We all do it to survive, for gold, or to put food in our bellies. But taking pleasure in the death of the guiltless for nothing more than sport is wrong. Some dirt never washes off.
I get bloody but never dirty. I have no regrets.
Yes, you are a good person, and I am lucky it is so. When I die, I would rather be forgotten than remembered for some of my darker moments. You gave me the chance to surpass my old self, and who knows, maybe many years from now, if people do know my name, they will not utter it as a curse. Maybe they will say it with a smile. That would be nice. Anyway, I think that is enough about that for now. Did you want to talk about something else?
How are you doing, Inigo?
My back was playing up a bit earlier, but it is easing now. How is everything with you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Let us talk of other things.
Tell me about how you and Mr. Dragonfly met.
That is quite a lengthy tale. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Go on, Inigo, I'm listening.
It happened not long after I got my scars. I stopped off in Windhelm on my way to Riften. I arrived weary, bloody, and fragrant. All I wanted was a hot meal and a room for the night, but it was not to be. As soon as I entered the city, I felt the weight of distrustful eyes upon me. I was too tired to care. I made my way to Candlehearth Hall and tried to purchase a room. I was told in no uncertain terms that I was not welcome and that I should seek shelter elsewhere. While I was explaining that I had gold and would cause no trouble, I noticed 3 brawny men watching me with interest. I turned from the innkeep and faced the men. "You fellows see something strange?" I asked. "No, friend," replied the nearest. "We see a man who needs a bed and a bath, but we fear you won't find them here. If you have coin, maybe we can help you."
Go on.
I told the men I would happily part with a few coins for a room. They said they were brothers, and for 15 septims, I would be a guest in their home that night. They told me that their mother would be happy to set another place at their table. I did not have many options, so I agreed.
Go on.
The men took me to a deserted alleyway and motioned for me to stop. The youngest brother turned to me and said, "Before we continue, we must have your word that you will keep what we are about to show you to yourself." "No problem," I replied. He nodded, then felt along the stone wall, paused, then knocked 4 times. There was a grinding noise, and a large section slid back to reveal a torchlit passageway. "Who are you people?" I asked as we entered the gap in the wall. "Do not be alarmed," said the eldest brother. "Hot food and a warm bed are waiting up ahead." We pressed on, and the entrance closed behind us.
Go on.
We soon came to a heavy wooden door. The youngest brother stepped forward and again knocked 4 times. I heard a key turn on the other side. A grunt. The door opened, and I was face to face with the oldest woman I have ever seen. "We have a guest, dear mother," said the eldest brother. "Well, come in then. Table set. Go wash your hands. You weren't followed, were you?" No, he replied, pushing past her. "Come in, friend. You're safe, and soon you'll be fed." I stepped inside. I was in a huge stone room full of all manner of useless junk and trinkets. There were no windows, and it was very dim, but I could make out a row of beds against the far wall near a large open fire. The old woman looked up at me. "Got money?" She held out a gnarled hand. "Of course," I said, handing it over. "Thank you for letting me rest here. What is your name?" "Everyone just calls me Mother," she said. "You can do the same if you like. Makes no difference to me." She motioned for me to sit at a long table where the other men were already eating greedily. I sat and tucked in. There was soup and roast beef and vegetables, and I ate until I thought I was going to rupture. When we were done, I was taken to a corner sectioned off by hanging furs. Inside, there was a steaming bath. I sank into it, felt my poor muscles relax, and shut my eyes. I drifted off.
Go on.
I had some very strange dreams. I saw the brothers caper and dance and fly about the room. I saw Fergus in a pool of blood staring up at me, mouthing the words, "Run, Inigo, run!" I saw a vast glass cage with a rough and scored ceiling. I saw many things I have now forgotten. When I awoke, the room was spinning and bleary. I heard the deep, muffled voices. Then I saw what was next to me, and my heart froze.
Mr. Dragonfly?
Yes, but he was not as you know him now. At least, he did not appear that way to me. Anyway, what I saw was the king of dragonflies, the largest dragonfly imaginable. He was in a massive jar to my left, and he was spinning about in a frenzy. That is when I realized I was in a jar of my own. I tried to call out for help, but no words came. I looked down at my hands and saw that they were missing. I now seemed to have pincers. I leapt to my feet in horror and bounced off the inside of the jar. Suddenly, I realized I was flying.
What a nightmare.
I know. It was not a happy moment. I tried to look for a bright side and found one. At least I was not a chicken. I buzzed about for a bit, trying to get used to my new wings. After a while, I had things under control. I realized that the handsome dragonfly in the jar next to mine was not so large after all. I had been made small, like him. I also saw that we were not alone. A number of other jars were in a row to my left, each holding an insect. There were butterflies and glow bugs, and moths too. My vision was blurred by the jar, but I could still make out 4 enormous figures at the far end of the now seemingly cavernous room. One of them pointed in my direction and laughed. The sound was booming and very scary. The individual approached, and I saw it was Mother. I heard a noise from my right, looked over, and saw that my dragonfly neighbor had fallen down dead with fright.
Go on.
Mother came right up to my jar and tapped an enormous grubby finger against the glass. Her toothless grin filled my view. She then picked up the dragonfly's jar, shook it, scowled, and slammed it back down. She grabbed another jar, this time from my left, removed the lid and plucked out the moth inside. It feebly flapped between her fingers. She held it up to my jar, then forced the poor creature into her mouth. I heard the body crunch between her gums. That is when I heard a voice inside my head.
What did it sound like?
It was well spoken and calm. It was the voice of a scholar giving a lesson to a dim child. It said, "Pay attention. Go still and she will not eat you." Mother swallowed the moth and picked up my jar again. I let myself go limp and lay motionless. I seemed to be missing my eyelids, so I was forced to watch as she first uncapped my jar, then reached inside. Her gigantic hand paused before it reached me, then withdrew. "Stay still," said the voice in my head. It was hard, but I managed. Mother held my jar up and studied me. She shook me, then studied me again. "Passed out," she said with a voice like an avalanche. "Scared him senseless." She put my jar down and turned away. "You'll have to get me more. I need to eat tonight." Another huge figure came into view. It was the eldest brother. "Mother," he said, "why do you have to frighten them so?" "Because they taste better squirming and fearful. You know that." Her son sighed, woke his brothers, and left.
The story makes no sense.
It does, my friend. Especially if you turn your mind sideways and let what you think you know drain out of your ears. Mother turned and made for her bed. That is when I heard the dragonfly yell in my head. "Your jar! Hit the wall of your jar!" Mother had placed me on the shelf with the base of my jar hanging over the edge. I leapt towards the glass, flapping my wings as fast as I could. I bounced back, then hit it again and again. My jar toppled off the shelf and smashed on the stone floor. "Yes," cried the dragonfly. "Lay still. She's coming back." So there I lay, surrounded by shattered glass, as Mother approached us a second time. I thought she was going to step on me, but instead she cursed and knelt down. I heard her joints creak. "I'll have to get you a new jar. Or I could just eat you now. Not tasty, but tempting." I wanted to flap my wings. I wanted to fly and hide, but I did not. She picked me up. Her grimy face filled my view. She smiled and licked her lips. She opened her mouth.
Go on.
As her mouth drew nearer, I started to flap my wings. I could not help it. I wanted to escape. Alas, she was too strong and I was too small. Suddenly, there was a bonk noise, and Mother's jaw went slack. Her muddy eyes rolled back, and she collapsed. I struggled out from under her hand and saw the dragonfly's jar rolling to a stop near a chair leg. "You knocked her out," I yelled in my mind. "Yes," he replied. I managed to tip my jar onto her head. "Thank you," I said. "What is your name?" He said, "I cannot remember. I have been a dragonfly too long, but there is hope for you." He directed me to a nearby alchemy table and told me to nibble a bit of this and that. He had the antidote memorized. I followed his instructions and soon I felt the worst pins and needles I have ever endured. I passed out, and when I awoke, I was me again. I rushed over to the dragonfly and opened his jar, but he refused to fly out. I heard his voice in my head, but it was weaker, distant somehow. "It is too late for me," he said. "The antidote cannot fix me. I am more dragonfly than man now. Please, reseal my jar. It brings me comfort."
Why didn't Mr. Dragonfly's jar smash when it landed?
His fall to the floor was interrupted by the witch's head. Mine was not. Also, his jar is far sturdier than any other I have seen. I have often wondered if it is enchanted. Anyway, I did as I was asked, then placed him on a chair while I retrieved my clothes. I then went to the long table where I had eaten. "The soup," said the insect I would later come to think of as Mr. Dragonfly. I turned and smiled at him. We were having the same idea. I carried the soup pot to where Mother lay, opened her mouth, and splashed some inside. "It will take time. Free the others and leave," said Mr. Dragonfly. "Why can I only hear you inside my head?" I asked. He told me that the other insects had been there far longer than him, and they had forgotten how to communicate with words long ago. I listened closely to a nearby butterfly. I could hear a faint weeping inside my head, nothing more.
Briefly, being an insect gave you the power to understand them?
Not just bugs, other animals too. Usually I do not hear very much that is understandable, but sometimes I get lucky. Mr. Dragonfly is the most eloquent by far. Anyway, I opened all the jars, then turned to leave, and saw a fat moth with grey wings lumbering out of a pile of dirty clothes where Mother had been. I scooped her up, sealed her in a jar, then hid her at the back of an ingredients cupboard. I could hear her hissing at me in my mind. I turned to Mr. Dragonfly. "Do you want to come with me?" I asked. "Yes, please," he replied. "Let us go." I grabbed his jar, unlocked the door, and opened it. I found myself face to face with the brothers.
Seeing you must have been a shock.
Yes, their mouths fell open, their eyebrows went up, and the youngest let out a little whimper. I drew my sword and ran at them. They were so surprised to see me, it took a moment for them to realize I was going for the exit, not them. They shrank back as I rushed past, and soon I had reached the hidden door that led out to the city. I pulled a rusty wall chain, and the opening appeared. But before I could get outside, the eldest brother jumped on my back and tore open my scars. I shook him off, making sure not to drop Mr. Dragonfly, then stumbled out into Windhelm. I lost my footing and went to the ground. "Roll," cried Mr. Dragonfly inside my mind. I did, and a mace came down, smashing a flagstone next to my head. The brothers had followed me outside. They each had a weapon, and it was clear they wanted me dead.
Fools, they didn't know who they were messing with.
I had been through a lot, and my body was still recovering from all the transforming it had been doing. I felt slow and weak. I regained my feet and brandished my sword at them. "Back," I yelled. "I will let you live if you walk away." "Mother wouldn't turn you back," said the middle brother. "What did you do to her?" "I cured her of her ugliness and put her somewhere safe," I replied. Townsfolk stopped to see what was happening. We were attracting a crowd. I turned to the onlookers and said, "These men held me against my will. Call the guard." My words were met with stony avidity. Then someone threw a bottle at me. The eldest brother shouted, "This filthy Khajiit broke into our home. He was looking for skooma money, no doubt." The crowd was getting nasty. And as another bottle smashed near my feet, I saw two guards at the back of the group turn and walk away. "Run," said Mr. Dragonfly inside my head. He did not have to tell me twice.
Bloody Windhelm.
Yes, it is like an ugly, icy cage, where the downtrodden and oppressed must bump shoulders with the apathetic and small-minded. The youngest brother took a swipe at me with his sword. I leapt back, overturned the cart of cabbages, and fled. I sped past the graveyard into the marketplace and glanced behind me. I had lost most of the crowd, but the brothers were still on my tail. I rushed through the main gate, out onto the bridge. I was exhausted, but while my legs had been running, Mr. Dragonfly's mind had come up with a plan. As the brothers stepped out of the gate, panting and furious, I walked out onto the ledge to the left before the first stone arch. I sheathed my sword and held out Mr. Dragonfly's jar. "Do you know who this is?" I shouted. "I don't care, all those bugs look the same to me," replied the middle brother. "Stay there, you coward. You're a dead man." I waited until all three brothers stood near me at the edge. "Do you love your mother?" I asked. "Yes," sniffed the youngest. "Tell us where she is and we'll kill you quickly," said the eldest. "Here," I replied. Then I threw Mr. Dragonfly off the bridge.
Mr. Dragonfly was very brave.
Yes, I am very proud of him. I think he may have used up the last of his courage in that moment, though. The brothers all yelled, "No!" and threw themselves over the edge, trying in vain to catch the jar. If I had carried out the plan 30 feet along the wall, they may have survived, but the icy water they landed in was very shallow. There was quite a mess. For a second, I was worried about Mr. Dragonfly, but then I spotted his jar bobbing in the bloody water. I made my way down to the river and retrieved him. He thanked me, and I asked him again if he wouldn't rather be released. "No," he said. "I will stay in my jar and in your company if that is okay. I have already forgotten my past life, and even the meanings of these words I am saying are beginning to fade." I told him he could stay with me for as long as he wished, then asked what I should call him. "Mother scratched my initials on the lid of my jar," he said. "I no longer know what they mean." "They seem to say Mr. D," I replied. "Do you mind if I call you Mr. Dragonfly?" He said that was fine. He then said that I would no doubt lose the ability to hear him soon, but so far that has not been the case. Ever since my transformation, I have been able to randomly pick up his thoughts. I can also sometimes understand horses, fleas, and dogs too. Their thoughts are alien and often do not contain words as we know them, but I can usually decipher the overall gist. Mr. Dragonfly's fear about losing his words has also not come to pass. I think our little conversations are good for his mind. Anyway, that is how Mr. Dragonfly and I met. It was a long story. I hope I did not bore you.
Not at all, Inigo. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
I am glad you enjoyed it. Telling it was easier than living it, my friend.
Okay. What else can I ask you?
I am all ears.
Tell me more about yourself.
My parents used to read to me in bed. I used to pretend I was ill so I could hear more tales of adventure. I still love a good story. I have traveled to many places. As a result, my accent is eclectic. My fur bristles when a thunderstorm is on the way. How How many soul gems can you fit in your mouth? My record is 3.
Never tried. Okay, well.
What?
And I am.
Proud to be your friend, Dragonborn.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Right, what else can I do? Could do the Crimson Nern Roots.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. Khajiit will follow.
Alright, I need to
Yes, my friend.
follow me.
I was getting comfortable.
Need to go into the fortress to get the Crimson Nern Root, I think. I have some more stuff to put in there anyway. Mask of Clavicus Vile can go on you. Don't think I need the attunement sphere anymore. Well, it doesn't weigh anything, so I'll hang on to it.
Khajiit guards your back.
Yum.
Alright, I have 2 more sweet rolls for you.
My friend, I have been working on a new song. If you want to hear it, let me know next time we are at the Bard's College.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, let us get back to it.
Trying to trigger the almost fighting over the sweet rolls again. Alright, Sarathi Farm.
My future is brighter than yours, I think.
There's a spider, get it.
Cesargo, do you ever fear failure?
No,
Never.
I don't think so.
Never ever?
Put the thought out of your mind and do not speak of it again.
Never ever ever?
Control yourself.
Never ever ever ever?
Stop that!
You are saying that you have never been afraid that you will fail? Ever? I am not sure I believe that.
What's the matter with you?
Lots of things. Not all of us are as perfect as you.
That is the truth.
It is certainly one version of the truth. Other opinions are available.
He's gonna get mad at you, Inigo. And hit you in the face with a fireball. Oh. Didn't even see it. Troll. There's a lot of swans over there. I've been sitting on the Crimson Nernruts long enough.
What do you need?
I'm a bit busy at the moment. What did you want?
Brought this Crimson Nirnroot for you.
You gathered quite a few of them, I see. I'll search through Sindirian's notes and find some more information about the Crimson Nirnroot and its properties.
Here you are.
Thank you. You've done alchemy a great service by helping to complete Sindirian's work. I'd like to give you this tome. It's one of Sindirian's greatest works. I believe you've more than earned it.
How did you and Sindirian meet?
When I was very young, I was sent to Skingrad in Cyrodiil to study with him. He was a strange Altmer. Paid more attention to his research than his own well-being. He lived in the basement of an inn, for goodness sakes.
How did he end up in Skyrim?
Well, after I fled Morrowind during the eruption, I made my way here. My family had purchased this farm, and it's all we had left. Years later, Sindirian simply showed up at our doorstep asking to stay for a while. Said he was going to do field research. He stayed with us for decades. Became an uncle of sorts to Aduri.
Then he left for Blackreach, I suppose.
One day he simply ran out to me in the field, excited that he'd made some sort of a breakthrough, and he was going to head out on another trip. He never returned. From the journal you discovered, I'm sure you know the rest.
There's a lot of Nirnroot around here.
Actually, I'm growing it if you hadn't noticed. I'm the only person alive that can cultivate Nirnroot from a seed to a fully grown plant.
Did Sindirian teach you how to grow Nirnroot?
Yes, he was an absolute genius when it came to the Nirnroot. Sindirian made it his life's work, developing all sorts of interesting concoctions.
Let's see. Are you an alchemist?
I used to be. There isn't much time for that in my life anymore, I'm afraid. I actually owned a shop in Vivek City long ago, but I had to leave all that behind when the Red Mountain erupted. Perhaps someday I'll reopen a shop here in Skyrim. Back to work. Could you please leave now?
Oh.
You need to leave.
I guess it was
I'm
later.
a bit busy at the moment. What
Later
did you
than
want?
I thought. Alright, well, let's go to the Bard's College then.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I've got weapons forgiven,
I've got
armor forgotten.
Spiced wine.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Rethink this. Okay. I need a mod where I can flip people off. Okay. A lot of books in here I haven't looked at yet.
Dum dum da dum da dum dee. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. I need you to do something.
What would you have me do? I will aid you if I can. You're the boss.
Zargo. Rude. Sit there.
Good idea.
You're taking us somewhere warm.
Fair enough.
Oh. Zargo, you broke him.
You want me to wait here? Fair enough. I am ready to go if you are. What would you have me do? How can I help you, my friend? Take a load off, my friend. You have earned it.
Right.
Yes, my friend.
Your solo
Sure.
performance is about a week away. I expect to hear your early rendition tomorrow. Understand?
At this point, I hardly see how your advice would
You know where I am. Do not forget about me, please.
I'll be the judge of that. Now back
Alright,
to your
Sargo,
problems.
get out of that chair.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell. Jezargo is listening. What is it?
Wait there.
It will be done. Is that all?
What is on your mind?
Okay. How are you doing, Inigo?
I am okay. How is everything with you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Let us talk of other things.
Would you sing me a song, Inigo?
What do you want to hear?
What songs do you know?
I have not written many, I'm afraid. Let's see. A Friend in Time? Silly Spider? Brenda the Bear? Dragon Pie? My Heart is in the Rift? I think that is it for now. What'll it be?
I'd like to hear A Friend in Time if you don't mind.
This one is just for you. I've slipped 1,000 times, my friend. I slid a slide that rarely ends. I've hurt those who healed me. I've neglected those who needed me. I was steeped in lies and sad goodbyes. Every day I wished for my demise. I didn't want to be me. I couldn't bear to see me. Then you came along and freed me. So thank you with all my heart, my friend. I now have something worthy to defend. My nose can smell, my eyes can see that you gave me back who I can be. I'll follow you through all you do. When you cannot walk, I will carry you. Know that I am always here for you. You cast away my past and made me new. If I die now, it will be for you. My dear friend, tried and true. That is it. I mean every word.
Alright. That's enough singing for now. I'm gonna start
Are
crying.
your ears okay? I am sorry if I hurt them.
Hmm.
I guess I better stand up then.
How are your students coming along?
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me. They just interrupt.
Speaking of Mr.
What year did the Albion
Dragonfly,
Dominion invade the Empire?
I think he got left behind in Riften.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
1:45 p.m.
Or
Okay.
I might not. We will see.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, hmm? Never could get the hang of it.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
See if he's still there anyway.
Fear for the boy? I'm a swordman myself.
The Thieves Guild used to run this city. Now they're nothing but braggarts and bullies, rotting to death down in their rat way.
You're taking
I am
us
here
somewhere
for you.
warm, I trust.
Need to trade some things with you.
I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange.
There's Mr. Dragonfly.
Let us go.
Khajiit got your back.
Don't know that he'll say anything about it, but he needs to keep
See
him.
those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
What is it? Dragons?
I'm gonna start on Dragonborn soon. I bet as soon as I get to Solstheim, then Langley will be after us. Golden Claw. Could. The other stuff I want to do is time consuming. I don't know what to do. I'm running out of things to do. Let's see. Where haven't we been yet? Well, you know what? Let's just start walking.
Beautiful baubles of gleaming gemstones.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Go fiddling with any locks around here, you're going to have a real problem.
Okay, I think I want to go this way.
Where'd you come from?
I don't know where it went. Well, it's only a blood dragon. Good horse.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That soul smelt of rotten vision giant's feet.
Oh, there's a troll here too. Right, anything else? Are we done? There's a few things along this way I want to do. Oh, what now? Friggin' trolls. Okay. That didn't respawn yet. Well, I might as well go Shadowstone. Or rather, Market anyway.
My feet are enjoying all this exercise they are getting. My legs are less enthusiastic.
Alright.
I don't know what you have been told. A friend is worth more than gold. I'd rather be poor with a friend at my side than be alone and oversupplied.
I agree. Oh, what are they doing?
I'm getting out of here.
Did you aggro the boar? What's happening? There's usually a Stormcloak and Imperial fighting. Wait. Someone killed the pig and the farmer? Hadfield. Who did it? Where'd they go? Don't know what happened. Maybe it was the bear. If you're just joining me, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good evening. If you're still there.
That'll teach you to cross me.
Who are you?
Let them up,
That's
the end of that.
Is finished.
Where did the corpse go? Well, I don't know. Back to what we were doing. Probably gonna call it for the night pretty soon here unless something else happens. Another bear.
Ready to die?
That one already dead. I feel like Inigo would like that Andrew WK song. Ready to die. Which one did you think I meant, Napoleon?
Archery is fun, yes?
Ah. Very fun.
Time to go for it.
Right, if I see any more frostbite spiders, I'll let you have them. There's a flamingo. Will it let me catch it? Or does it have to be in the water? Hey, there's Maik.
Maik is very practical. He has no need for mysticism. All right then.
Can't catch you guys. Swans and peacocks and ducks. Alright, well, I don't know which ones have ingredients I can use and which ones don't. Wanted to talk to the lady at the mill, but it's probably too late. Hey.
Sargo, it is time to show off.
It's what you get for killing the flamingos. That one has poultry meat. Restores 4 points of health. R.I.P. Flamingos. And there's fishing stuff here.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Is running a mill difficult?
With just myself and one child, it's damn near impossible. With Leifnar gone, it's really put me in a terrible bind. I'm having trouble making ends meet. At this rate, we won't last more than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place.
What happened to Leifnar?
He said he was going east towards the border of Morrowind to trade some of our grain to some folks at Broken Helm Hollow. I waited and waited, and he never came back. Probably shacked up with some elven whore. Good riddance to him, I say. If I only knew where he was, I'd sure give him a piece of my mind.
I'll try to find him.
Good. If you see him, tell him Grosta said he could go straight to Oblivion. He's not welcome here anymore.
Why did Leifnar go to Broken Helm Hollow?
Well, he said that a few men have been going by to some of the local farms, promising a good price from all the local mills and farms. Leifnar said they'd pay double what you can usually get at the markets. The catch was, he had to head out there with our wood. So not only is Leifnar gone, but a good bit of our supplies as well.
Okay.
Remember to tell that bastard I never want to see his ugly face again.
Okay. Alright, this will probably be the last thing I do tonight. Broken Helm Hollow. Oral Host. Does it want me to go there? Oh, there's that one bandit camp there, that's why.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. The old Nords sure did love their stone.
Mm-hmm. Right, I know where it is now.
What a big bad kitty!
Thought that deer was already dead for a second.
Cover me. I am going in. I hope the sun is taking a well-earned rest. It must be tiring being so bright all the time.
Soon, I'll make enough of it.
You'll make a fuss.
No idea where that corpse went. Oh, right there. Some mushrooms in here. But nothing on you.
Soon,
Well, that didn't do much good. Rigor mortis set in fast on that one.
Time to end this little game.
You open!
Soon, halt it!
Your kind has no place here!
Hey.
Not till you've got...
They did not know who they were messing with.
Don't be a racist asshole. Alright, anything else in here? Another strawberry egg. Battle of Sancretor. Lockpicking.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I mean, the rift is kind of warm, isn't it?
Khajiit guards your back.
So, any luck finding my louse of a husband?
I found Leifnar's body.
No, it can't be. Oh my. And all this time I was thinking he'd been unfaithful to me. I feel so stupid. I've been a fool, wasting my time sitting here helpless when I could have sent help sooner. Perhaps this is all my doing. What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this. Bringing me closure was kind of you. Drop by and see us again if you're ever in the area.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
I knew it. I knew my father was
I
a
order
hero.
the yard. Stop right there.
What'd I do? Any chance I could talk you into overlooking this?
All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
I hope you're not here to start some trouble. I'll fight you if I have to.
I didn't do anything. Maybe it's too early in the day. Alright, well, I think I will call it good there for tonight. I'm gonna try and do some fishing over the weekend. Don't think I get any experience XP points for it, but I don't know. So, and then